Now to the State House, lawmakers did not advance two controversial proposals to close South Carolina's primaries that pick candidates for office.
News 19's Josie Frost joining us right now with why some lawmakers say they're split on this issue and also what's at stake this election year.
In a state where many of our elections are decided in the primary, Republican lawmakers are split on a proposal to close them. That means you'd only be able to cast your ballot in the primary of the party that you're affiliated with. South Carolina is an open primary state, meaning no one registers with a particular party, and you can choose which primary you'd like to vote in. But some would like to change that, saying Democrats should only vote in the Democratic primary and Republicans should only vote in the Republican primary.
Closing our primaries should be a no-brainer, and it is. The citizens of South Carolina who affiliate with a particular party should be the ones deciding who represents that party in a primary.
One proposal, sponsored by Representative Brandon Newton, would require voters to register with a party and vote in that party's primary. It would allow independent voters to choose whichever primary they'd like to vote in, and then they're converted to that party after that.
If you want to prevent mischief of people who are active members of one party or the other doing it, I agree. But if your goal is to prevent independent voters from having the opportunity to vote Republican primary, to me that is a red line.
A separate proposal, sponsored by the House Freedom Caucus, takes it a step further. Independents wouldn't be allowed to vote in a primary at all unless the party decides to open that primary to independent voters.
That only Republicans elect Republicans and only Democrats elect Democrats. I don't think that the electorate out there wants crossover people coming in and polluting the ideas of the Republican Party.
Any legislation that passes both chambers would have to get Governor McMaster's approval. So far, he says he wants primaries to stay open and that he would veto any legislation that makes voting harder. Many independent voters say they would be forced to adopt a party just to cast a ballot.
Why would we freeze out independents? Don't we want greater voter participation?
Now, 2026 is a key year. There's an election for governor, and every House rep will be up for re-election as well. But lawmakers say that it's nearly impossible that they'd get this legislation through both chambers and in effect before that November election. Reporting at the State House, Josie Frost, News 19, WLTX.
Well, neither bill advanced today, so both remain in subcommittee.